Quality is not an act, it is a habit. Love is composed of a single soul inhabiting two bodies. There is no great genius without some touch of madness. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. In all things of nature there is something of the marvelous. Anybody can become angry, that is easy, but to be angry with the right person and to the right degree and at the right time and for the right purpose, and in the right way, that is not within everybody's power and is not easy. Whosoever is delighted in solitude is either a wild beast or a god. Happiness depends upon ourselves. You will never do anything in this world without courage. It is the greatest quality of the mind next to honor. The aim of art is to represent not the outward appearance of things, but their inward significance. A friend to all is a friend to none. Pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. The worst form of inequality is to try to make unequal things equal. I count him braver who overcomes his desires than him who conquers his enemies, for the hardest victory is over self. At his best, man is the noblest of all animals, separated from law and justice he is the worst. The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. Mothers are fonder than fathers of their children because they are more certain they are their own. Those that know, do. Those that understand, teach. Hope is a waking dream. Good habits formed at youth make all the difference. The aim of the wise is not to secure pleasure, but to avoid pain. The energy of the mind is the essence of life. The ultimate value of life depends upon awareness and the power of contemplation rather than upon mere survival. The ideal man bears the accidents of life with dignity and grace, making the best of circumstances. Republics decline into democracies and democracies degenerate into despotisms. He who is unable to live in society, or who has no need because he is sufficient for himself, must be either a beast or a god. Personal beauty is a greater recommendation than any letter of reference. We make war that we may live in peace. Courage is the first of human qualities because it is the quality which guarantees the others. What it lies in our power to do, it lies in our power not to do. The law is reason, free from passion. The secret to humor is surprise. Well begun is half done. Change in all things is sweet. Moral excellence comes about as a result of habit. We become just by doing just acts, temperate by doing temperate acts, brave by doing brave acts. The educated differ from the uneducated as much as the living from the dead. The soul never thinks without a picture. Jealousy is both reasonable and belongs to reasonable men, while envy is base and belongs to the base, for the one makes himself get good things by jealousy, while the other does not allow his neighbor to have them through envy. Fear is pain arising from the anticipation of evil. To run away from trouble is a form of cowardice and, while it is true that the suicide braves death, he does it not for some noble object but to escape some ill. Wishing to be friends is quick work, but friendship is a slow ripening fruit. Education is an ornament in prosperity and a refuge in adversity. The whole is more than the sum of its parts. It is best to rise from life as from a banquet, neither thirsty nor drunken. Wit is educated insolence. It is just that we should be grateful, not only to those with whose views we may agree, but also to those who have expressed more superficial views, for these also contributed something, by developing before us the powers of thought. The end of labor is to gain leisure. Probable impossibilities are to be preferred to improbable possibilities. Youth is easily deceived because it is quick to hope. Those who educate children well are more to be honored than they who produce them, for these only gave them life, those the art of living well.